Hey guys, back again. Running with my buddy Ice last night, and I wanted to get y'all this gameplay for this evening and talk about a couple things as far as new players or noob players, however you want to call it, and skill-based matchmaking and how they're saying, well, that's the reason we have to do this is because new players they don't like getting pummeled. And I'm here to tell you that, guys, if that was the case, these guys wouldn't have stayed in the lobby. This was one of probably the worst I've seen my enemies go in a match, and they all stayed in. You know why? Because they don't care about losing. They don't care about going negative. They don't care about all that stuff that Activision keeps preaching, that's why we need to put skill-based matchmaking in the game, because we have to keep the bad players with the bad players and the good players with the good players. No, that's how you squeeze the fun out of a game, Activision, by look at this. Pause it, go back where it comes up and pause it on the opposition. There's guys on there as 0-22, 1-25, 2-26. And they stayed in the whole entire game. So, guys, if they wasn't having fun, do you think that they wouldn't have just backed out? I mean, it's not hard to back out of a lobby. You just hit your back button, it comes up and hit select, and you go find another match. But that's not what the case is. And I do have a gameplay, guys, I'm going to bring you. This was the second game on Ice and I played. And then we're going to go into the next one right here. We ran off this level 1000, by the way.
I'm OG, y'all new to the game.
Hey, what up there, YouTube? We back at it again, doing it, me and my friend, Ice, baby. Yeah, this is the third game. That game y'all just watched, I had the whole gameplay, but I didn't want to bring both of the games. They're both on the same map. This was when you could vote for the same map over. This is before skill-based matchmaking took the driver's seat and manipulating the game by their patents that they have that causes you to have aim resistance towards the enemy and it pulls you away. Yeah, you could actually do a few things. Now, I get dudded up a few times in this one. It ain't no secret, guys. But my topic today is to talk about why Activision is trying to protect these new players by claiming, skill-based matchmaking, it helps the player not have a bad time. Well, guys, they're not worried about their stats, man. They just trying to figure out how to move and aim down sight and pull the trigger. Yeah, it's probably been a long time since some of you guys either probably never played Call of Duty, or some of y'all, it's been a long time since when you were a new player yourself. But I remember very clearly, because I was horrible at this game, right? I couldn't figure out how to move my character forward and turn his head, plus aim with the gun. So I wasn't worried about going 2-28 when I first started this game. I was just basically trying to learn the movements, the base mechanics of the game that were what you needed to learn before you could start worrying about what your KD is. When did new players, right? When did new players get in and start worrying about their KD right off the bat? Oh, I got to keep a 5 KD. I just started. I've never played this game. That's the last thing on a new player's mind is what their KD is at the end of the game. And honestly, probably the first month or two, they probably don't even know what the KD is. They're too worried. I'm telling you, they're too worried about learning how to do the core mechanics of the game and that kind of stuff than they are worried about if they go 2-28. Like you just saw the last bunch of people on the other team go, which was crazy. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that because I feel like, this game actually is relevant. Look at him trying to ripper me, ripper me. Is relevant to what's going on in the Call of Duty community now. this game actually was the last of the fun for me in Black Ops, or in Call of Duty, I should say. Black Ops 3 was my last favorite. I mean, I went all the way to level 1000. I haven't done that with any game. Infinity Ward's game, the Infinite Warfare, I didn't go to max prestige. Sledgehammer's World War II, I think I got to like 100 or 200 master prestige, but I didn't hit a level 1000. You know why? Because I didn't play these games as much as I played Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3, I just enjoyed playing, and these were the times when I remember getting on and playing for 5 and 6 hours with a group of friends and having the time of our lives. I don't believe skill-based matchmaking is in this game, or if it is, it's not as thick. Where I noticed it to be the biggest problem, or the first year, was actually Advanced Warfare was a little bit iffy for me. I got into sweat lobbies every time I played that game, but then I didn't notice it until Modern Warfare 2019. I started noticing I'm playing the same players over and over. It took longer and longer to get matched up in a lobby. My ping would go as high as 200 before it would find me a lobby to play in. And of course, guys, I played Modern Warfare exclusively. I mean, I played a little TDM, but I played exclusively free-for-all in Modern Warfare because I just couldn't stand at every match going 14 and whatever or 19 and whatever, and every now and then get 20 kills. And I come from this game in BO3 where if I get 20 kills, even if I go 20-0, I'm not recording that gameplay because I felt like I could do a lot better. I mean, usually in my prime of BO3, I think I was uploading, you can go back and check, most of the gameplays were 40 plus kill games, you know? But now with skill-based matchmaking, and they protecting the newer players by hiding them away in their own lobby. Now, I agree. They should be in their own till they're like, let's say a level 30 or 40 right before they're fixing a prestige for the first time, and then gradually, you know, let them play amongst everybody. But to just keep them exclusively in their own lobbies, it makes a lot of bad things happen. For example, reverse boosting or joining up on a bogus account that's got tank stats. There's multiple ways to manipulate that, but unfortunately, that's not a good thing in the end. That's kind of like cheating in a way. I mean, you're not cheating, but you're cheating the integrity of the game by, you know, that means you got to go have either two consoles or a console and computer and tank that one that you just started and then just join up on and then back the bogus account out once you're in the lobby, and voila, you're in noob lobbies. But there's no need to protect these new players, guys. They don't care if they go 2-28 every single game. As long as your game is fun and there's a fun factor built into the game, like it was in Black Ops 3, and I'm wall running at the end of the game like I did the last game. I love wall running, but yeah, if it's got fun in it, a new player or noob player is going to enjoy it and stick around for more. You don't have to spoil everybody else's fun for a small percentage of new players you're protecting, and your enthusiastic year-round gamers who play the game year-round and potentially probably pay more money for, you know, the DLC weapons or the battle pass or whatever trinkets you guys are selling. They're more adamant to spend money on it than a new player who's only going to play your game for a week or two, and he's going to be back off on Minecraft or some other, you know, game that's, you know, that he enjoys a little bit more because he sees that game to be more fun. You know, some people think that fishing games are funner than Call of Duty. And that's why everybody is unique and they have their own little deal here. We're winding the game up. My Raps Ahoy, which man, shout out to the Raps, man. Surely missed that score streak. Maybe Black Ops Cold War will bring the Raps into the game, or dogs or something that's on the ground. And my buddy Ice gets first place. I think we both get around the same amount of kills. And we did make some people rage quit. They got tired after the second time. But honestly, new players do not care about their KD. Activision or Treyarch or Sledgehammer or Infinity Ward or Raven Studios, they don't care. They're just trying to have fun. That's what a video game's all about. Well, guys, that means my time's up. I hope you ladies and gentlemen enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Till next time, I'm on time and I'm out, guys.